Good evening and welcome to Cabinet Roundup. I'm Nathan and I'll be doing quick-fire summaries of Cabinet releases this election. Let's start off with the Labour Party. As your key figurehead and party leader, you have Dean R. Heathcote. Some would say he's the grandfather of the House of Commons, joining politics in 2014. He's served in a range of positions which include Devolution Secretary, Leader of the House, Deputy Prime Minister, and only recently serving as Prime Minister back in August 2021. Next up, as first Secretary of State and Leader of the House of Commons, is 21 Archies. With an open range experience and nearly serving in the Commons for a year, when put to a task, he always completes it. Only recently he served as Speaker of the House of Commons, where he attended 17 out of the 24 sessions. Next up is Tony Blair. Tony Blair joined the community only a few months back, where people questioned if he really started the Iraq War on purpose. But jokes aside, he served as Minister of Business, but some may ask, is a step up for Chancellor a big gap for him? Dr. Liam Shepherd, as proposed Home Secretary, has served in the House of Commons 4 to 5 times, only recently served as Minister of State for Emergency Services under Dean's government early in the summer, having a specific interest in the Home Office and allow skills to develop and ideas to build up over time. Hopefully, we will see this from him. The Chief Mouser, Henry Kafka, as proposed Foreign and Commonwealth Secretary. Only recently returning to the House of Commons after a short break, Comrades refer to him as a diplomatic god, serving in the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in a range of positions under multiple governments and leaders. Proposed Justice Secretary Crystal recently resigned as Director of Public Prosecutions for a jump to power, hoping to become Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Justice. Well, that didn't end up too well. She recently, on Friday, nominated herself for a lordship. This raises concerns where her focus is really at. Does she really care for the MOJ and want to implement her policies in the House of Commons, or does she just want another jump to power? Next up is proposed DCMS Secretary Roundup. His company, Westbridge Today, was a rising star in local news, before it ended up down the tosser. Serving as Inspector in the Met, Round is dedicated and sticks to all tasks he's given. Hopefully he can rise to a better standard compared to Dean's old DCMS Secretary, Yvonne Stars, who offered her account for people to do her job. Leader of the House seems to be a step up into Northern Ireland's Secretary nowadays. Richard Sid is an experienced politician in the House of Commons, serving a range of House positions from Chief Whip to Leader of the House. Experienced in devolved affairs in Northern Ireland, hopefully he'll bring a unique set of policies and ideas to support our devolved sector of the United Kingdom. Barron, former leader of the Christian Social Party, before he was chucked out by politicians who thought they knew better than him. Barron shows interest in administrative and private sides of the United Kingdom. Him serving as Chief Secretary to the Treasury could be a good thing with his unique ideas and his advanced ways to implement them. Proposed Minister of Emergency Services Chris Ainsley. Across the Roblox community, Chris has shown a personal interest in policing, fire and ambulance. His experience elsewhere can also bring together his experience within the Met and Northern Ireland to assist Liam Shepherd with building a strong Home Office. Edwin Cathcart as proposed Foreign Affairs Minister. Recently taken an interest in UK politics and being a good sideman for Henry Cathcart, he should be able to bring his experience from his roles across the globe, specifically in his roles he is enrolled in the Asian continent. Proposed Commonwealth Affairs Minister Luke Byland has been in and out of UK politics since New Labour. He knows the Commonwealth like he lives there, serving as Compile Director for how long I can remember for. But if elected, could his role as Minister conflict his role as Chairman within the Commonwealth? We will have to wait and see. Thanks for tuning in to Cabinet Roundup, and that's the Labour Party Cabinet. I'll see you soon when the rest of the parties release their Cabinet. That's Nathan over and out.